Welcome to another session of Ebenezer Gain coaching classes. This is a numerical aptitude type problem for 2 marks. The asymptotic body plot of G of S is 1 by S plus 0.1 into S plus 10 into S plus P1, where K and P1 both positive is shown. The values of P1 S. Now, if you take the G of J omega, G of J omega is actually 1 by J omega plus 0.1 J omega plus 10 into J omega plus P1. So the angle of G of J omega is tan inverse of omega by 0.1 minus tan inverse of omega by 0.1. Since it's in the denominator, minus tan inverse of omega by 10 minus tan inverse of omega by P1. So the values of the angle is already mentioned here. At 0.01 it is 0. At 0.1 it is minus 45. At 1 it is minus 135. At 10 it is minus 225. At minus 2, at 100 it is minus 27. Now let us put the value at 100. So minus 270 is equal to minus tan inverse of 100 by 0.1 minus tan inverse of 100 by 10 minus tan inverse of 100 by P1. So 100 by 0.1 is 1000. So any tan inverse of 10 is 90 and anything above 10 is 90. So tan inverse of 100 by 0.1 is 1000. So this is 90. 100 by 10 is also 10, which is also 90, minus 90, minus 90. And this should be also 90. So that was minus 270. Minus 270 is equal to minus 90 minus 90 minus tan inverse of omega by P1 or alpha. Minus 270 is equal to minus 180 minus tan inverse of omega by P1. So minus 90 is equal to minus tan inverse of omega by P1 or 90 degree is equal to tan inverse of omega by P1 or omega by P1 is very high value, very much greater than 10. Then only it's or P1 by omega is very much less than 0.1 or P1 is less than 0.1 omega. Where omega is 100. So where omega is 100. So P1 is less than 0.1 times 100 or P1 is less than 10. P1 is less than 10. Now let us use this value, minus 225 is at 10. So I equate minus 225 is equal to minus tan inverse of. Now I put omega at 10, 10 by 0.1 minus tan inverse of 10 by 10 minus tan inverse of 10 by P1. So minus 225 is 10 by 0.1 is 100. So it's more than 10. So it's 90. 10 by 10 is 1. Tan inverse of 1 is 45. Minus tan inverse of 10 by P1. So this is minus 225 is equal to minus 135 tan inverse of 10 by P1. So this is minus 90 is equal to minus tan inverse of 10 by P1, or 90 is equal to tan inverse of 10 by P1. That means 10 by P1 is greater than 10, or P1 by 10 is less than 0.1, or P1 is less than or equal to 1, greater than or equal to 10, or less than or equal to 0.1. P1 is less than or equal to 0.1 10, 1. P1 could be 1 or less than that. So I have still not found P1. Let me use minus 135. At minus 135 it becomes minus 135 is equal to minus tan inverse of 1 by 0.1 minus tan inverse of 1 by 10 minus tan inverse of 1 by P1. So 1 by 0.1 is again 10. 10 means it is 90, and at 135 degrees is equal to minus 90. Tan inverse of 0.1 can be almost 0. Tan minus tan inverse of 1 by P1. So this is minus 45 is minus tan inverse of 1 by P1, or 45 is equal to tan inverse of 1 by P1, implies 1 by P1 is tan 45 1, or P1 is 1. The answer to the problem is P1 is 1. P1 is 1. We can verify here. It is tan inverse of, for here, 0.1. It is tan inverse of 0.1 by 0.1, that is 45. And 0.1 by 10 is 0.01, that is 0. 0.1 by 1 is going to be again 0. So minus 45. So this of here also it's coming correct. So the answer is P1 equal to 1. Thank you. God bless you.